Good afternoon on what is a bright, cold and sunny day. It is Thursday the 19th of January. I've got a nice hot cup of tea and a box of miniatures to unbox. Now I have already unboxed in this range the Town Watch and the Merchants. And a kitchen, and I've got one last box here to explore, which is the torture chamber. Now I want to thank my friend Neve for lending me these four box sets of miniatures to unbox. They've been quite interesting, I've enjoyed doing something a bit different. They are part of the Warlock Tiles range from WizK. They are HD minis or high definition minis, again for the 4D tiles line. They come pre-painted. They are sort of like 25 to 30 millimeter scale, and can be used in your games with whatever they are. So whether that's RuneQuest, well, it's probably not RuneQuest for a torture chamber like that, but you know, if you're talking Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder or whatever, or Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Anyway, so everything you need for your dungeon's torture chamber. With the Warlock accessory torture chamber set, you'll be able to create the stuff of nightmares for your players and encounters using highly detailed pre-painted miniatures. As the Iron Maiden sits open, waiting for its next victim, the torturer eagerly prepares the rack in the torchlit room. Will your heroes be able to save the captors in time, or will they be able to find themselves imprisoned in the hanging cages, or worse yet, the spiked chair? A great addition for any terrain collection. So that's what it says on the back, and you've got basically it shows you what's in there in a bit more detail. Quick explanation of sort of the various items there. So you have the Iron Maiden doors open and close, watch the pendulum swing side to side, roll the Catherine wheel to add to our detention. A torturer and assistant are eager to perform their jobs. A brazen ball is opening at the back. Highly detailed, pre-painted wood and metal accents. So there we go. There's that. So let's find out what is inside. And with all of these, you do get this little booklet, so I'll have a look at that next. These aren't particularly helpful or useful, I don't think, because it basically kind of replicates what is already being presented on the box. So there we go, and then inside, shows you the Iron Maiden in more detail, the swinging pendulum, the hanging cages, and of course the brazen bull. And on the back you've got advertising for sort of like more ranges in the set, including that's the Town Watch set, which I showed you in a previous video. So let's have a look at these miniatures in detail. See if I can just put this back in its pack. There we go. So I'm not going to show you like this when it's open, because I don't want to drop them everywhere, because hey, I don't enjoy picking these up. But I'm going to pull these out one by one and just show you what we've got. So we have things like coils of chain. I mean, just you've got a couple of them, and they're different. So let's show you. So that's nice addition. You're not something a little unexpected. You have little torches or braziers there. And then you've got the brazen bull. You know, basically you heat that up and put somebody in it, and it's got a lid there, and then you can see inside. There's not much to it. I mean, basically it's not actually hollow, but just that section is. But it's impressive enough. What else we've got? We have spiked chair. Got a couple of stocks. And I mean, those could easily come out. You put those with the Town Watch section as well. Got a couple of these basically crosses for lashing people too. So see what else we got. We got not one, but two racks, and you know, even you have the sort of like the manacles there, kind of are flexible there, and because you can get away with doing that because these are all plastic miniatures. You obviously couldn't do that in metal miniatures. You got a little trough. A table. The next thing we've got here is the Catherine wheel, and again, sort of basically so that that goes round, you know, so you can set up with the torturer's assistant, so he's essentially stood there ready to pull the lever. And you can do the same. You can do the same with the rack as well. With as well. Got a couple of smaller braziers, complete with burning coals in there. And then we have hanging cages, and you've actually got some string as well. It comes with a bit of string. You can, you know, just tie that up, you know, just like that. So yeah, a couple of those. I'll show you the other one. But I mean, it's exactly the same. This is a really very well appointed set. You know, there's a lot of imagination that has gone into this set. So also there's the slightly hunched torturer's assistant. So it's no eagle. It's not going to move. Sorry, folks, for fans of Young Frankenstein. The torturer himself, complete with whip. And then we have the Iron Maiden herself, and yes. See if I've got the doors to open. There we go. And these cages. So we've got a couple of those. Again, a very well pointed miniature set. Pendulum swings back and forth. And then another kind of rack thing. I'm not quite sure what that is, but yeah. So this is, I say, really highly detailed set. How's that going? Yeah. So there we go. Nice, highly detailed miniature set. You know, if you are looking for sort of like general, sort of like torture equipment for your miniatures game, they are going to look great on the table. You've got the right room for it. You can set it up, and it's great for kind of a set piece, I think. That's going to work in numerous role-playing games. It's obviously going to work in your Dungeons and Dragons if you've got. Or Pathfinder, or Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay is the other one, of course. So yeah, but I mean, and it's not just your it is, yes, your dungeon torture chamber, and you can put it in a dungeon. The other option, of course, is that you put it in a castle. That's perfect for that. It's perfect for that thing. Let's see if I can get this. It doesn't want to go in the box, so I can show you it. Trying to get it in there safely. So yeah, that is the torture chamber set from for the Warlock Tiles range. from WizKids. This is actually, in some ways, this is sort of like my favourite because it gives you everything you need, and it's complete, and it doesn't have bits for other settings. Whereas I think the other series that I looked at, the Merchants, the Town Watch, and the Kitchen, all sort of like a mix and match of things. There's bits in here going, well, that wouldn't be in a kitchen, or that wouldn't be part of the Town Watch, and so on. This feels much more complete, much more focused, and I suspect the designers kind of had more fun with this one than the others. Anyway, thanks for watching another unboxing of the Nook. If you've enjoyed this, please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings of the Nook, where you will see me out here with a book or game, which I'll unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the like button, so the subscribe button down below. In the meantime, thanks to Neve for lending me these boxes to unbox, and I will be back again soon with another unboxing of the Nook. Bye for now.